good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys seen in my last video, we were going over the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers series after game 4, and we were talking about how the series could take a major turn after Kawhi Leonard's potential ACL injury. So with that being said, last night was game 5, and it was a very good game. Both teams were shooting lights out from the three-point line. The Utah Jazz, they had 16 three-pointers at halftime, and the Clippers, they finished the game with 16 three-pointers, while the Utah Jazz finished with 20 three-pointers. But a couple takeaways I got from this game. To start off the game, the Clippers, they came out at the beginning of the game, and they were starting to try to execute on the defensive end the way I thought they were going to. Like I said in my previous video, I expected the Clippers to come out with a lot of fight in game 5. I mean, they went down their best player, so you know they were going to come out with a lot of heart and passion just for Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see. Good to see just the heart and the passion from all of those guys, from Marcus Morris to Terrence Mann to Reggie Jackson. But yeah, to start the game off, the Utah Jazz were shooting lights out in the beginning. I believe at halftime they were shooting 62% from the field. They were just not missing any threes. For the people that saw the game, you know what I'm talking about. Just heavily contested shot after heavily contested shot. They were just falling for the Utah Jazz. But what I like about the Clippers' mindset about that is they, in the back of their mind, they were like, we know these players can't stay hot for this long. You know what I'm saying? They can't stay hot a full 48 minutes. So the Clippers they could have got discouraged. They could have just gave up, just gave out. And you know what I'm saying? And just crumbled over their three-point shooting. You know what I'm saying? But they held in there. They were getting some good transition buckets in the first half. They were playing pretty good defense. Just like I said, all those shots were just heavily contested shots. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Clippers' defense was pretty impressive, honestly, especially considering Kawhi Leonard was out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And also, what I loved about the Clippers' defense last night was their defensive scheme on Donovan Mitchell. I believe Donovan Mitchell finished the game with a little under 20 points, which was, I believe, his lowest point amount in this playoff so far. And yeah, with that being said, they did a really good job of staying in front of Donovan Mitchell. They brought a lot of double teams, you know what I'm saying? And those double teams weren't leaving really someone else open, because if someone else was open, they would switch and just switch to that defender, that offensive player, real quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was pretty good defense played by the Clippers. It was smart defense. They held Donovan Mitchell down to what we needed him to produce. You know what I'm saying? I believe Bogdanovich on the Utah Jazz had 28 points, and as a Clippers fan, we'll take that all day. If you guys are gonna give Bogdanovich 28 points and keep Donovan Mitchell under 20 points, I'll take that every game. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but a couple takeaways I have to say about the Utah Jazz side of things. Don't get me wrong, they played a terrific game, especially from the three-point line at the beginning, but this team has no interior shot creators or anything. The only two players I could say that could drive into the paint and try to get a quick bucket, anything, is Donovan Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson. And the only two reasons is because Donovan Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0. You know what I'm saying? He's got a strap. He can shoot the ball. He's super athletic. He can posterize almost anyone in the league. And Jordan Clarkson, you know, he's just a bucket getter, a certified bucket getter. Once he gets the balls in his hands, he's not trying to he's not trying to assist the ball, man. He's trying to score that ball. He's trying to put it in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what Jordan Clarkson is there for. But another little takeaway I have about the Utah Jazz is their interior defense. Obviously, they have Rudy Gobert. He's a significant force in the paint when it comes to the defense. But at the same time, the Clippers were getting a good amount of buckets in the paint. Like, I mean, as you guys seen on the highlight reel last night, Terrence Mann caught a body on Rudy Gobert. I mean, Terrence Mann's only 6'3", 6'4", and once you get a big man off balance like that with the little jab step, it's pretty much a wrap. They're pretty much stuck there. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm pretty impressed with how the Clippers played last night. I believe, like I said in my last video, whoever wins that game 5, I believe will win this game 6. I believe the Clippers will win game 6 after this because we just came back from the Utah Jazz Stadium with a pack just full of fans, just one of the loudest arenas in the NBA today. And now that the Clippers are going back to LA with a full capacity Staples Center, I believe it's a wrap. I believe that I think the Clippers have this in the bag now after winning that game 6. But anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to have to see. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. And if this series continues on to a game 7, you guys already know I'm going to be talking about it. So until next time, y'all, peace.